Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Heard Is the Same. As you know, it's Friday, TGIF. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? First off, I want to encourage you all to call 1-800-492-5186. That's 1-800-492-5186. As you know, Jackson is on fire with no water. Tell a friend to tell a friend. On my way coming in here tonight, as you all know, it was just jumping. All the different outlets, news, shooting. As you know on this show, first things are first. We're going to talk about the homicides and things that's going on because ain't nobody else saying a damn thing about it. Just simple as that. But you know, hey, Miss Mary, Giles' granddaughter got something to say. Rosie V. Taylor, granddaughter, got something to say. And here I go. So, I don't even want to know what the numbers is. I'm sick of the numbers because you know what? I know what them damn numbers represent. And y'all done got to the sense that it's enormous around here. So, I'm going to call you out. You know how when you put the stick on your shoulder, somebody knock it out? I'm knocking the damn stick off your shoulder. I'm gone. You know, y'all like. What? These people up in my head, boy, they talking so quick, so fast, I don't even know what to say or how to say it to keep it. So if it was a possibility to bleep me out, they'll be doing it on every word come out my mouth. So I'm just going to encourage you all to call in 1-800-492-5186 because as I said, I prefer not, they say, okay, they fixing it, baby, thank you. All right, what about now? All right, what about now? Either way it go, we gonna start over. Okay, how y'all doing? We got some sound now. So, what you didn't miss, hey, you know I don't mind repeating it. 1-800-492-5186. Jackson is on fire. And I'm going to encourage the people who hadn't suffered a loss, can you all get in front of us? Because you see how things are going. Okay. Ooh, boy, y'all folks know y'all can rally up y'all friends, y'all sorority folk. Boy. You know what? I just got to start out by reminding my people some things because y'all done forgot the basics. First, I was starting with the 10 Commandments. I hope you know them. If you don't know them, something wrong with you. And if you ain't taught that to the children, I don't know what to say. That's probably why we in the shape we in now. But let me tell y'all folks something. You remember the old sayings, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. You ever remember the saying, you can get anything done with who you know, and it ain't what you know. You know, it's just so much that's going on. So, first things first, because I didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. Y'all pastors, I got to give y'all my opinions. And I'm going to tell you what is good and whether you don't want to hear it or not. All religions put Jehovah's Witnesses down and the Mormons down. But let me tell y'all what I see Jehovah's Witnesses do and what I see Mormons do. They going door to door down in the gutters and in the trenches in the hoods. And they ain't scared. And then you got 5 and 6 churches on one street, non-denomination, Baptist, Pentecostal, whole 9 yards, you name it, from A to Z. Y'all won't get out and go see the neighbors. Y'all won't get out and do nothing. But when it's time for the members, and members, I'm talking to y'all, because you get up off your bus and you gossip and talk about your prayer meetings on Wednesday, Thursday night, whatever night that you're supposed to have it on, and Sunday. You only open once or twice a week, and the days that you open, you're begging. But you got 12 or 13 houses on your street that's empty. You affiliated with the city councilman, because everybody know y'all know each other in each community. And I ain't singling them one of them out because each one of them is identical. You living next to empty housing. Well, sulfur and lime ain't keeping the rodents out. You can't keep them out. You can't even keep snake be going around there. These or nothing. Vinegar, none of them homemade remedies. You know why? Because the sewer bagged up too on the same streets. You got garbage, you got wet, different ties and stuff, and then you probably got 2 homeowners that's living there on that street that paid $50,000 to $60,000 for their houses and can't even get 7 for it now. You won't even go knock on their door. The rental people who own the houses in these hoods. It used to be when we was back in the day when things was doing things, you wouldn't even rent us no house. You know why? Because you felt like the law was going to take it from you and somebody started trapping out of them. Now, they ain't even got to pay no rent to you. Hell, back then we were paying your rent and keeping the lights and stuff on and keeping the crackhead there so they can do what they do and have a place to stay. Now, y'all letting these jokers roll out of damn bandos. What kind of shit is this? Y'all sit around and don't say nothing about nothing. But it's the pastors. Because y'all are the leaders of the hood. When it go by format. And you brainwash them. You put these signs up, make it seem like you mean something. You have these kind of meetings and call the big dogs there the whole time. It's some of us that look around here and grew up here and knew that Miss Brown used to stay in that house, and Miss Brown had 3 damn plum trees in her yard. Miss Brown kept her yard nice. She had 4, 5 children that went on and did this and did that. And that one that used to stay there, when she passed away, the family moved them out and let the house go. That's why half of the family houses of y'all that grew up around here is damn bandos. You kicked out the one who was going to hold it down. He was sorry as hell, and there was enough of y'all to keep paying the bills and do all that, but you lost it. You lost it. And now you got your grandchildren riding around over there to man, this used to be my great-grandmama house, man. I can sit right here and roll. You, my grandmama used to stay at. They lost grandmama house. Your mama lost it. Your sister lost it. You ain't got no business being over here. Miss Brown been watching y'all tear her neighborhood down for the last 50 years. And then y'all wonder why the damn white folks moved up out of there when y'all started coming up in there. Then y'all start getting mad, talking about, the white folks said they getting the hell away around them because y'all tear neighborhoods down. Look around. Well, I be damned. Is anybody going to be grown enough and say they was right? They was right. Look what the hell y'all done did to South Jackson. That was them white folks starter homes out there. Hell, back in the day, I couldn't get a damn ride past 900. When my mama moved on Ferguson Drive, we was the second black out there. Had none of y'all ain't made it that way yet. I couldn't get a ride past 900 when I used to have to catch a cab. I used to have to call Smitty and Dwayne. Back in the day from Deluxe and City Cab to even go down there where I couldn't even get no ride. You can ask my homeboys, they used to have to ride J-Train out there because they couldn't get no damn ride. But then y'all look around and y'all get mad, but look what y'all have done to the communities. They was right. I'm here to fucking tell you they was right. Excuse my language. Who don't want to live somewhat decent? Those houses out there was nice. Them the same damn houses. They ain't rebuilt and tore them down and none of that. Them the same identical houses. You won't cut the grass. You won't keep it up. You keep broke down cars everywhere. You watch your neighbor throw stuff out on the street and you do it too. If nobody is cleaning it up, what you think gonna happen? It's gonna pile up. You know not to go over there by Jenny 14 throwing no damn tires out. I bet you that. And the tire place is right across the street right there at Fortification. You know what not to do and what not. You care about that over there. You won't even throw a damn cigarette out over there in Bearhaven, Fondren in Bearhaven. You rub the damn fire out and put it in your car. I see you. So don't tell me what you can't do and what you don't want to do. You don't care about your own community. And that's why the hell they don't care about these homicides and nothing else. Like I said, you got newscasters up there calling your folks mammies and stuff. You don't say shit. Your children dying out here on the damn streets. You ain't saying nothing. Your husbands, your daughters, your cousins. Under the same leadership, you ain't saying nothing. 4-5 homicides for 100 and some murders. Y'all sit up here and talk about JPD. But if you're in their jurisdiction and you lose your loved one in their jurisdiction, ain't no way around it. You talk about JPD, but you'll come along and let these profit models rob y'all ass blind. You'll come along and tell somebody, give you some money to put a picture up here, and you'll fall for that. You'll fall for going to pay for banners and all that to go over there and march. Or to take your money and act like they mean you something good, going over here to somebody else property doing what the hell they want to do. Then when the man do what he need to do and stop these folks from profiting out for his property, then the whole damn community get mad at the owner of the damn graveyard, but you ain't mad at the person who pimped y'all. It's like all y'all flunk special ed. Did y'all aunties or uncles or somebody doing the school system bubble shit in for y'all? You remember bubble anything? Was they bubbling it in for y'all or something? Did everybody buy their GED or high school diploma from Mr. Miles or something? What the hell going on around here? I'm just trying to see, because y'all call people like me crazy. But thank God I'm crazy enough not to follow some flunkies. Because majority of y'all is the same ones that I see that ain't doing nothing about nothing now. Guess what? You the same one around there that were hollering on blue, on red, sounding like a goddamn mental ill patient and a retardo. You stop listening to your mama and your dad and your grandmama to go around the corner and listen to Mr. Doorknob, who's supposed to be the goddamn leader, and his mama and daddy been incesting. Family got all them damn family curses. You know they fucked up and you talking about he the leader or something? That's just like that. Y'all putting these folks over leaders who couldn't even get out the goddamn 6th grade. I know by the time I made the Walter Elementary, this person had goddamn, excuse me, lame, y'all done woke them people up in my head now. They stayed in there 4 times. Hell, when I made Miss Walter. Now, and y'all putting people like that over stuff. Hell, I should have bought me one from Mr. Miles and ran for something around here if it's that guy doggone sweet. Y'all crazy. Just like with Dion. You sit up here and talk about Dion money, but they done told you that these folks done built a whole damn volleyball stadium off y'all. A whole volleyball stadium. Ain't nobody said nothing about their money. You know how they was able to get it? Because y'all wasn't watching it. Your mamas and your grandmamas was watching it. See, they couldn't steal that money from them, see. Because you know why? They was using it for what it was for. See, when you put it in the budget and you use it for what it's for, you gonna count it. Y'all wasn't counting nothing. Y'all wasn't watching nothing. See, during that era, you were too busy trying to chase down your baby daddy who you thought was the big dope boy who was lacing all the time. Who was getting high on his own supply the whole time. See, that's what y'all was on. Y'all was on trying to have baby by people who you thought had street clout. Just like now. Then when these fellas pass away, they ain't got nothing in Social Security. Your child can't get nothing. The daughter wasn't married to him. You can't even get the car she done bought for her. You can't get nothing. And then, it's just like back then. It's just like back then. Everybody laughed at me when I went and dated somebody 50 years older than me. Back then. But guess what? I ain't had no damn hard ass life like they did. That scene sitting took care of Ray. You hear what I said? And closed legs got fed. That's how I'm low mileage now. Versus y'all high mileage folks. Yeah. Because see, back then you thought somebody was crazy. Because you were trying to, don't even get me started. Baby, y'all, I don't know what to say about y'all, but I tell you one thing. I thank God for my crazy grandmama who was different when she didn't let her children fall for that welfare thing back then, and when she told her children that she raised them and married them out so their husband can be their provider. Like I said, y'all women around here screaming you're independent and you this and you that and you did. I always could take care of myself. Hell, I ain't never need no help taking care of myself. And thank God my mama picked the right baby daddy for me. And I was born in the right family, because those that know he paid me from the grave. So I ain't never had to do no strange things for no change. I ain't never had to do nothing the hell I didn't want to do. So I'm going to take you to a commercial and find you a good baby daddy. 1-800-492-5186.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global.
Have you had your Earth Blend coffee today? At Earth Blend Coffee, we take pride in offering you the very best of beans across the world, blended and roasted to perfection, giving you superior quality and satisfying and flavorful taste. Experience the world in one cup with Earth Blend Coffee. To order, visit earthblendcoffee.co now.
Welcome back to The Heard Is The Same. I want to thank you all for joining me on tonight. Y'all, let me tell you something. Them people in my head, boy, they woke. I can't stop them. I'm trying to tell you now. I just been talking to them through the commercial. I'm like, damn, y'all just, can y'all act like y'all got some sense? Damn, y'all gonna, Snake, go in your room. Dirty Red, go in your room. Lil Bit, go in your room. Shantell, come forward. Come forward now, and y'all go in y'all room. Cause I'm trying to tell y'all now, I'm telling you it is, I don't get it, but I'm encouraged everybody to call in 1-800-492-5186. If you know someone who has lost a child, please tell them to get in contact with Miss Felicia Marshall with Grant Me Justice. We free. One thing that you can guarantee is some love and some prayer and some hugs and support, cause that's all that we know. Okay, back to the subject at hand. So, these people is asking for a federal investigation against the Capitol Police Department for the shooting. Well, I tell you one thing, feds, if y'all come in on this case, goddamn it, you better come in on all of them. I can tell you that, because one ain't no greater than another one. Because I'm going to tell you again, y'all don't say nothing to the police do something to you, or the white man do something to you. So I'm going to ask everybody that's in that 500 who done lost somebody since 2019, and I'm going to go all the way back to the last 50 years. If they going to do a federal investigation on this one, they going to do a federal investigation on every damn last one of them. Because one ain't greater than another. Because I'm sick of y'all profit models around here making sure y'all secure the bag. And I'm going to tell you again, you mothers and you fathers and you aunties and you uncles and you sisters and you brothers and you wives, guess what? I can say something because I ain't never uphold mine in no goddamn going wrong. Understand that? So those of y'all that know what y'all cheering doing. And then when some tragedy happened, you want to act like they was a damn angel. Baby, let me tell you something. The streets know what your children do. And they gonna tell the good and the bad while you only saying the good. Dumbo ears. For those who can't hear, I wish I had somebody here that could speak it in sign language for me. So let me tell you mothers and these guardians, when y'all sit up there and act like everything is just done wrong to y'all. When your stuff don't say innocent bystander. Or nothing that your loved one did to cause their own death or no decision. Or if they were set up or something. But when your child out there getting money, and you know they getting money, and you know they ain't got no job, you know they ain't doing nothing, you know how they getting their money. I guess you done forgot the basics. Jail or hell. So I guess you thought it changed in your generation. People know what your child do. And the ones that don't know, when it happened, just like they gossiping about everything else, they gossiping about yours too. What you think they ain't gossiping about yours? They gossiping about yours too, baby. And they gossiping about what you do. No different with me. When I lost Chris, you know what they had to say? She will lock him up. She'll pay for the defense. It was done to me. That's how I know. They gonna do it. And they was telling the truth because I would lock his ass up. That ain't no lie. If he was doing wrong, but that's something that y'all ain't gonna do. But when y'all cheering out in these streets and you reaping the benefits of this money, and then when something happen, especially dealing with the police, you want to act like they was innocent and stuff. People talk. We already know. But every homicide matter, not just when people is killed by the police or the white man. What the people at Raleigh followed other homicides and they stayed happening? What the protesters at for them? What the protesters at for my child? What the protesters at for my friend girl daughters and sons? What the justice at for my great niece? What the justice at for my 17-year-old great nephew? My sister lost 2 grandkids last year, along with a 9-year-old granddaughter. So what the rally at for them? What the feds at for them? What the feds at for the other mothers who losing their kids and the wives that's losing their husband, the mothers that's losing their daughters? When people just walking out the damn jailhouse who was already arrested. What the federal investigation at for them? What the stuff at for them? And y'all gonna do it for one? Cause y'all know it's some money behind it? Cause it was the white man and all the police that make it more valuable than anybody else's. Baby. Jesus, take the wheel. Because I'm here to tell y'all nothing makes sense. Crime lab being bagged up. Don't make sense. Not enough detectives. Don't make sense. Legislator not talking about it. Not making sense. Leadership not talking about it. Not making sense. All black leadership And nobody is standing in the gap to put an end to this. But I gave y'all the numbers last week. So the question is, how much more can the citizens take? Because you are the one. Everybody getting paid off these homicides except for you. Except for the people who suffer the loss. They done passed laws to make sure that you don't get a dime. And they know 82% of this community is black. And they already done blocked you from getting paid for losing your loved one, but everybody else is benefiting off of it, from the organs all the way down to the dirt in the ground. But nobody says nothing. Nobody says a word. It's okay. Your local jailhouse being ran like a vacation. Literally. Vacation. Nobody else jailhouse is being ran like that. Then they told y'all the feds took over. By the time the feds took over, they said the feds took over here. 2 people walked up out of there. They didn't realize they were gone in damn near 24 hours. Nobody says nothing. Nobody says anything until it comes to their front door. And then once it comes to their front door, you want the world to stop then. Or you want all the help in the world for the community. You're not even voting. Don't vote. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. And I'm going to tell you like this. Most of these homicides comes from domestic. Most of everything starts with domestic. But guess what? It's somebody in that household who been already seen or heard, neighbors or somebody, that hear something or hear these people plotting. And from what I hear, it's the women, which I already been saying that. Most of the men are causing the problem. Most of the men are the ones that's out here shooting up each other. But you know, guess who know the plays before the play? Guess who help tell what fit to go on? The women. The women, the girls. They know. From what I hear, they the biggest problem. And you know why? I say it's the girls and the boys. Because these men ain't raised these children. These children is a protege of their mamas. And their grannies. Simple as that. So if they were slimy and nothing and didn't have no values and didn't do nothing for themselves or nothing, guess what? That's what they are. Can't blame these men. These men wasn't in no house with no children. These children is a protege of their mamas. And you see how they messed the boys up. And I hear, from what I'm hearing, the girls is 10 times worse. So, it's crazy. But, as I say, it's the citizens for me. And I don't think I can say at this point, I don't think we can do is try to grab the youth. We can try to grab the youth. We can try to get these young girls that's under 10. Because over 10, they already molded. They already damn near like their mamas. I'm just going to be honest with you. And 12 at the most. But y'all just going to have to start with the youth and start remolding. And getting it back the right way. Because Lord knows, I'm finna get rid of my first grandson. And our dog show don't want him growing up bringing none of these Jezebel descendants home. Because ain't none of them decent. The seeds ain't decent. The fertilizer ain't decent. So you know the outcome can't be decent. There's no family values. There's no family morals. There's no honor thy neighbor. It's no nothing. Everybody is self-centered. Everybody's self-centered. And evil. And I ain't never seen so many people turn wrong to right. And too scared to say, that ain't right. That's wrong. Or no. And glorify bad behavior. from every age. Glorified from the 2-year-olds, glorified from the 20-year-olds, glorified from the 50-year-olds. Just glorified. The whole time. He over there beating on her, ain't doing nothing, this over there, or she over there, having the best friend, this and that. Everybody know everything. If the stepdad over there fooling with the daughter, the auntie over there fooling with the niece, y'all run it and keep it and hide it and do everything under the sun and don't want to see nobody go to jail. The black community got to the point where it don't make no difference what nobody do that is wrong no more. You don't want nobody to go to jail for nothing. And then you think they ain't gonna do it no more? Whatever you do, you won't take them. You won't put them in jail. You can see them in a stolen car. You can know they riding in a stolen car. Your biggest fear is them going to jail. Your biggest fear ain't got nothing to do with they can get killed in this stolen car. It's going to jail. That's your mindset. Because you don't want nobody to go to jail for nothing. But if everybody got some money, and money can solve a problem, it's nothing. So I can't understand how you be arrogant and fearful and broke. But to make money moves and your other actions that you do like you a millionaire, like you can buy a case. That's what I don't hear this society or this generation scream. You can buy a case. See, back in the day, that was a thing for us. You can buy a case. That's how I know y'all ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. Ain't none of y'all got no money. And what y'all call is money ain't even 800,000 or better. Because if it is, why the hell you ain't move your mama out the hood? Oh, I forgot. Y'all don't take care of your parents off drug money and stuff like back in the day. You don't give your mama nothing these days. Grandmama already gone. You rather give it to the auntie or the cousin or the stepdad or somebody. I forgot y'all don't take care of family no more. I forgot y'all to pay abroad bills before you help your mama. You'll look down if you got to go back and move with your mama, but you'll go over there and move with a broad and take care of her. Y'all so damn ass backwards. But that come from teaching these boys don't cry. Now they around here making everybody else cry, killing up every damn thing. They ain't never had to learn how to deal with their emotions. And y'all women messed them up by repeating the stuff that you done heard in the culture. So, I don't know, but I'm going to encourage y'all to get in contact with Miss Felicia Marshall if you know anyone who have lost a child. Get involved. Everybody who have lost somebody, can you all rally together so we can go down there together and y'all can stop going down there one at a time? Can at least we come up with a strategy and a plan to put something in motion? And as you already know, on my son's case, 2 down, 2 more to go. You know, for as people sharing the information, it didn't stop nothing. Cause hey, we went and got him from New York, so the pillow talk didn't work at all. It just prolonged a little something. But as you all know, we got him and got the snakes away from around us. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all again. It's always a woman around. It's always a dude that gonna pillow talk to these women. I'm here to tell you now. And I have never seen a group of gentlemen, of men, that's so messy and clack like women these days. But they out here. And they more flourished but now than they ever was. Because I remember at some point in life, a grown man or a grown woman had standards and had some stuff that they just wouldn't do. But now, hey, you got these cum buckets around here, baby. And they do anything for a cum. Literally. They replace drugs with nuts. You know, you got these recovery addicts that think they got it together, and at the same time, they ain't doing nothing but replacing. Some do it with mechanic work. Some do it with women. Some do it with DJing. Some do it with all different kind of aspects, but they tell you in rehab, find you a replacement. So I'm just here to tell y'all, if y'all want to get most of these crimes solved, you're going to have to come together. But the only reason why I see y'all not coming together, because if we all get in one room, y'all gonna figure out, this person hurt my child, that person hurt her child, this person hurt his son. That's the only reason why I see why y'all can't come together. Because that's the only outcome that I can see why everybody going one at a time. One at a time. Because it's like y'all scared that that's what's going to happen. I don't see nothing else. I really don't see nothing else the reason why nobody want to come together. I can see the Pope Prophet models not coming together because they standing on their 501c3/CK4 that I call non-profit profit that blow up your damn bank account. Because I'm going to tell you again, they learn the game from the people who don't look like us. But the people who didn't look like us, I can tell you one thing about back in the day. When they sent it out there by the reservoir, they also dropped it off over there on Hawkins Field. They did both of them. See, the problem is now, your people, they keeping it all to themselves, baby. And if you don't feed your pack of wolves will turn on themselves when you ain't nowhere around for them to turn on you. So that's what happened with Jackson. Yeah. To sum it up. Because now you ain't getting nothing. And y'all around here talking about somebody get money. Man, ain't nobody sending, ain't no Cuban sending nothing here. Ain't no Jamaican sending nothing here. Ain't nobody sending nothing here. No street organization send nothing nowhere with no damn high homicide at. Y'all ain't even doing halves and whole. Y'all around here still doing, man, y'all ain't getting no money. Ain't nobody getting no money around here but the damn funeral home. And everybody affiliated with that. Why you think everybody getting on board? Because you know why? Y'all just dying to get in there. Literally. Y'all ready to just die to get in the funeral home. It's like you're running a damn marathon or something. So I'm going to ask the Catholics again. Did any of y'all ancestors teach y'all how to, do the exorcist stuff? Did they pass that down through y'all? We know y'all stole all the books and stuff about it. Can you do that all stuff that y'all do? When you tie them to the bed and they turn colors and necks turn around and stuff. Can y'all come around here and we gonna lend y'all a plane? The plane that they do the crops with, we gonna lend you one of them. And we gonna have all of them down there at the stadium and we want y'all to do y'all thing. Because it got to be, that's what it got to be. I'm telling you, it can't be nothing else. It's just that spiritual. It got to be that spiritual. Because nothing else makes sense. So I'm just asking y'all Catholic, can y'all help us out? I know we ain't always been like this here. I know y'all ain't always fool with them old Baptists and all that. But don't y'all see a fire spread now? And if you're around here in Jackson, you better get with your people, your Pentecostals and non-denomination. Can y'all care? Can y'all turn up? Can the people who don't look like us, can y'all turn up? And if y'all turn up, maybe it'll make these folks do something because they don't like it when y'all support us. Because I'm just trying to see. I'm just going through the channels. You can stop me and let me know anytime, but this has got to be a spiritual thing, because these demons have been manifesting for these people to be this cold, to where don't nobody care about these homicides. No leadership, no citizens, nothing. No Senate, no legislator, no mayor, no governor, no city councilman, county, nothing. But you're going to tell me the people from the hospitals that went up there talking about it. And the people who suffered the loss, y'all ain't saying nothing either. But a few of us. You know, I don't know. But if you want to be a guest on the show, call 1-800-492-5186. If you don't want to know nobody, want nobody to know who you is, call and say what you want to say. You know, you all call my cellular phone. It's a public number, everybody know, and you're welcome to call. 770-866-3683. 770-866-3683. But y'all always calling me, telling me everything on that number. Can't nobody tell your story like you. Nobody. Nobody had the emotions that you feel when you go through it. Nobody can tell your story like you. Nobody can have the mixed emotions, the anger, the hurt, the happiness like you. Okay, we finna go to break. So let that marinate in your spirit and get some fire in your ass. We're going to a commercial.
Are you dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur, but you're not sure where or how to start? At Entrepreneurs Academy 101, our online program will guide you step by step on how to start and grow your own business. We offer courses such as how to write a business plan, how to create a budget, and so much more. Our online training program is designed for you to learn at your own pace, and there's no set order to complete this program. Because our academy is online, you have the choice to learn with a group, with friends, or individually. Upon completion of the entire curriculum, you will receive a certificate of achievement to acknowledge that you have completed the training needed to become a successful entrepreneur. So enroll today to design the life that you love. Contact your entrepreneur coach, Brenda Myers, at 601-672-0695 or visit our website at www.entrepreneursacademy101.com for more information.
Welcome back to the Hurt is the Same. TGIF, baby. I don't know what else to say, y'all. No more than get involved. As you all know, Heavenly Hands Cleaning Service, been in business 30 years and count. Word of mouth, handshake, COD. I'm just playing. COD and etc. But hey, COD is the best. Give me a call if you know someone need residential or commercial. Hey, I stand on that. 100% money back guarantee. I'm like my granny. If I clean it, you can eat out of it. Gotta know that. I don't know what else to say, y'all. I just wish every mother that ever called my phone, hey, we get together and make a date, and hey, we show up downtown at the governors and the legislators like the 100 Women March or the Billion Women March. And hopefully that the other citizens will stand in unity with us and put all the bygones to the side. And I also want to encourage you all not to spend y'all money on nothing unless it got something to do with that case call. Do not be falling for these poor profit models. Poor profit models. If they don't already have it, don't affiliate yourself with it if it ain't got nothing to do with that number on that case call. I just want to tell you all that, because these people is out here doing everything under the sun. Mothers and fathers and guardians and husbands and wives. If God forbid for something to happen to your loved one, do not make a decision on nothing No funeral home, no nothing. Do not let these people bum rush you all in y'all vulnerability. And if you're a person that's not strong enough, let somebody who is strong enough in your family or friends who know how to handle business go to these places and handle business. Somebody that do numbers, that's not going to be taken advantage of. You know, I done lost a sister, I done lost a child, and I done buried a parent. And along with some first cousins that we grew up as siblings. So, I'm just here to tell you, you got to, in that time, it's a hard time, but in that time, the clock is still ticking. Things are still have to be done. And things have to be done in an orderly fashion. And you got vultures that benefit off of your loss. Before and after, these judges, y'all get involved. Know who doing what, when, and where. Know what's going on with your loved one case. Do not just leave it up to nobody else. And I'm going to encourage the people who are fighting for justice for their loved ones. How you a lawyer for your deceased loved one when you going through these courts and the channels of the courts and trying to hold the people accountable? How are you a lawyer? The people who hadn't suffered a loss. I'm going to encourage you all to start back having family lawyers. Start paying the bail bond, the lawyer, and the funeral home. Pay them like a light bill if you ain't got no whole bunch of money. Get your priorities in line. And for those who really can't afford a whole lot, I'm going to give y'all some free game. Gerber, been around 100,000 years. Y'all that got these young children that don't want to pay all that big premiums, y'all put them children in some insurance through Gerber. Because Gerber ain't going to allow you to put no whole bunch of money on them. No way. And it'll be $3 and some cent, $6 and some cent, $12 and some cent. Something that you can afford and keep up. Start putting y'all priorities in line. Start teaching these girls that started their cycle. Start teaching them how to count the calendar like your grandmama taught you. Start teaching them the days where they not supposed to do nothing, because you're not teaching them abstinence. You're not teaching them that. You're teaching them that they ass and they titties gonna get them something. Well, you better teach them the rest of it that go along with it. Y'all better get the back putting condoms on bananas and stuff and showing these children what time it is, because you ain't talking about the bird and the bees and planning for that. Oh, okay, we got a call. Hello? I got the right thing?
Yeah, how you doing tonight?
Huh?
I said, how you doing tonight, ma'am?
Hello, caller.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I don't hear nothing on my end, y'all.
Can you hear me?
I don't hear nothing.
You don't hear
Oh,
nothing?
I said I got... All right, hold on, caller. One second.
Okay, I
Oh,
hold.
this is what I got. I ain't see nothing else. All right, caller, hold on. We finna get together. I ain't know. Look, I didn't grab it. This it, but I didn't hear you.
Okay.
So I gotta get the other one. Okay, let me put that right there. All right. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can. Okay, as the old folks say, we cooking with gas now.
Yeah, see, I think a lot of boys this people need to learn how to let some small stuff go. I mean, and learn how to learn how to just love each other, with respect each other, because people now, they just want to get into it about any little thing. If they look at me wrong, I'm going to snap. If they say something to me, I'm going to snap. I mean, they bump me to me. They gonna want to snap. I mean, you know they ain't throwing no hands no more. All they want to put up guns and start shooting like they in the OK Corral, like they on GTA 5 or something, or Call of Duty. I mean, it just don't make sense. It all starts at home, though.
I totally agree.
I mean, like I posted, took the Bible and they took the Bible and God out of high schools and schools in the late 80s and early 90s. And now look at us. All this so-called separation of church and state. Ain't no such thing as separation of church and state. If you don't want to pray, don't pray. But people do, let them pray.
All right.
Now God been taken out and the devil's in.
Hey, they sure is. Hey, he sure is. And he done throw him out there.
And get stronger. Like you said, get stronger. I mean, like I say, he's feeding off this evil that's in the air now.
The energy is
He's getting stronger. Exactly. He getting stronger. His armor of darkness getting stronger. And most time people run around killing over nothing. Money, jewelry, a little piece of dope, $10 bag of weed, stuff like that. He just sitting back laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what's so crazy about me is, and what I have witnessed, you can have 4 or 5 adults and they all think alike. Won't nobody say, nah, we ain't gonna do that. No, I don't think, no. Come on now, y'all, that ain't right. Ain't nobody gonna, why would we do that? And that's gonna hurt him or her. Or why would we do that? And that's gonna cause the actions that we do to them gonna affect the rest of their families.
It's like they're not thinking about the reaction of they're not thinking about the consequence of their actions or their reactions. I mean, they just think about, well, I'm just gonna do this and do that. We ain't got to think about what happened. Okay, if I do this, what's the benefit of that? Mm-hmm. If somebody owe you money, you kill them, you can't get the money because they dead. Okay, you killed them, but you don't kill them over $25, $30, $5, piece of chicken. What? I mean, it just don't make sense.
You know, it's so sad that just like the young man that was at JSU when the news aired that, you know, he lost his life over a donut, you know.
Yeah, I don't know a donut.
And as a mother, you know, you send your child to college for education. And I can only imagine that mother receiving that phone call and knowing that her child lost his life over some food.
Exactly.
And she's paying for a tuition that probably costs half of the damn franchise at the donut place. You know, it's the mindset of our people that's got to get better. But they so quick to talk about how wrong the Klansmen was. You talk to the average child now from 15 to 30, they will talk about if it was them, what they would have did to the Klansmen, this and that. But guess what? You're doing worse than the Klansmen ever done.
Exactly. I mean, we don't have to worry about the Klans coming through that neighborhood now. I mean, when we were young, they just warned us about, hey, the Klans are coming. No, the Klans ain't coming because they all here. They're the same color we are now.
But what I'm saying is, you ask them, you know, you bring up that era, they'll talk like it's wrong. But they are doing worse than it, than they have ever done. They killing rapidly. Hey, at least the Klansmen used to plan out what they was gonna do. They just didn't up and do it. They planned out what they was gonna do. Now, you just see a brother, you kill him. You organize what you gonna do to hurt the people that look like you, and you kill them. With no remorse, no none. And then your family members, just like the Klansman family members, majority of them knew what they was doing and didn't know what they was doing. But in the black community, every family member know what their family member is doing.
Exactly. And then when they do something, then we got to retaliate. They shoot us, we got to shoot them. Then that's gonna be a long, drawn out war. With nothing. Probably start over something small, most likely either women or money. Then there's 10 families, 20 families gonna be affected with because they're gonna keep retaliating. When he hit us, we're gonna hit them.
It always
we hit them, we're gonna hit them back.
It always is a woman involved. Literally. I have figured that part out. It's always a woman involved. A girl, a boy, or something. She just always, it's always a female in the middle of this foolishness.
And sometimes they getting kind of violent. They shooting at women's houses and jumping on them and 5-on-1, beating them down at the clubs and stuff like they did downtown a couple of years ago. At the Dacquard bar. 4 or 5 jump on one girl and stuff. That happened to my niece before. Then shot up her house and stuff like that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? It is.
It just don't make sense, man.
I just don't know. But I have always said it's the mothers for me. It's the mothers who can change anything that they want to change around here. The grown women can change anything they want to change around here. And the reason that I say that is because they are the head of these households. And these kids are their proteges. So if you can't talk to them, you also can stop them. You know how to stop them because they're your proteges.
Yeah.
But as I said, nobody wants to see nobody held accountable for nothing that they do. And that's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, but I think it's time for some of those men, though. If you got a child out there, you're gonna. I understand some people don't want to help, but you guys do what you can. Make sure they don't go through what you went through. That's how I look at it. I won't want my child to go through what I went through.
Well, see, a lot of these men, half of them is in worse shape than that they was when they made the child. Most of them is doing the same thing that they was doing when they made the child. They was changing multiple women then, having babies, and they changing multiple women now, having babies. And the women, they pick the same kind of men. Ain't nothing changing but the faces. Literally. It ain't too many. Like myself, didn't pick the same kind. Hell, the first one I picked was incarcerated for 28 years. I didn't fool with nobody else on that type of level. For as having no children with them. Hell, I went to a senior citizen. But normally, you go for the same type of, the men attract the same type of women. The women attract the same type of men. Nothing changes but the faces. And then 30, 40 years pass, you look back at the baby mamas and look back at the baby daddies, you like, Damn. All of them got the same character.
Well, I was thinking then, huh? Well, we got to come with something different. Cause this ain't gonna cut. I just want to know what's the city count population now? I mean, in 2021, they said it was less than 149,000. I think that number has dropped quite a bit since the end of 2021. People moving out, still moving out. I mean,
well, the thing about that though is, that's if the city councilman ride in the neighborhoods that they are over, they will see that these places is looking like third world countries. Literally.
Yeah.
Minus the potholes. We can disregard the potholes. We know the potholes are there. They're not going anywhere, period. We know they there. We know to slow down, and as I say, only a fool who ain't used to having nothing will have a set of rims on a car in Jackson, Mississippi. Only a fool.
Exactly.
That mean you care what other people think about you, and you need validation from the public, because nobody in their right mind gonna ride with some rims on a bicycle or a go-kart, let alone the only vehicle you got to ride in, you gonna put rims on in Jackson, Mississippi. When I see these people with rims on, they slower than a Peckerwood truck to me. I don't care how clean your car is, how much money you put in it. It's your mindset. If you got a Hines County tag and you only got one car, and this your only car that you ride in, we ain't talking about your work truck or your girl car, nothing like that. If this your personal vehicle and you only got one of them, and you got rims on, use a dummy. Use a donkey brain. Now I can see if you got a work truck, a B10 truck, a regular car, and 2 trophies that you got sitting over there that's decked out, and you and your wife, when y'all want to go somewhere, you know, you pull it out and y'all zoom on the highway. Or you got a little Sunday car that's your toy, they got rims on. But for these donkey brains around here, and this your everyday car, and this the only car that you got to ride in and you got rims on, you looking for validation from the public, and the public can't even see you because the power hose is swallowing your rims. And we know you going over there, MJ Tires and Wheels, cross the street from Walmart and all that, trying to get them welded up and fixed up at least twice a month. And the minute you let somebody use your car twice a week or twice a month, then the minute you let somebody use your car, you want to blame them. And they ain't do nothing but go to the store. Even though it's 10 potholes to get to the store. But this your only car. It's the mindset. Exactly. It's the mindset of the people. And then, first thing the community do, girl, that car clean, girl. Boy, that boy ride, boy, that boy clean. That boy is slow. That girl is slow. And then you're paying, half of them be paying car notes and monthly fees for the rims. Or you take your tax money.
And no one, don't be... And don't let it be the ride to work, and you have to miss, and you can't go to work because you know you can't catch the bus to work these days.
Sure can't.
You know, because 6 o'clock the bus stop running.
And they don't go everywhere they used to go. They don't go everywhere. They don't actually go where the jobs are actually at, because all the jobs are on the outskirts of Jackson now. And they don't even take your clothes no more. They used to take your clothes. They don't even take your clothes no more. But once again, nobody says anything about that.
Exactly. I mean, how come there ain't no partnership between the Tri-County area for public transportation instead of just Jackson? I mean, everybody talking about how good, like y'all is bragging about how good they doing, and that we building, we doing it, but y'all got no public transportation, and y'all got no homeless shelter. But y'all still building the Rankin, still building the Madison, but you ain't building no homeless shelter, or you ain't got no public transportation.
Now they dropping them all off over here on Gallatin Street. Well, Carla, I'm going to thank you for calling.
Exactly.
We finna wrap this thing up, and as you know, you more than welcome to call anytime you get ready. Come in anytime you get ready. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always having an opinion, and thank you for always speaking out and not being scared to speak.
Oh, no problem, man.
And
I appreciate you for your show.
Yes, and have a magnificent weekend. I'm going to have to get you in here in this seat.
Thank you, man. You do the same.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. As the caller said, you know, I got to agree with everything that he's saying. That's for sure. So tonight, y'all, we're going to wrap this thing up. As you know, I want to thank you all for tuning in. You know, I done calmed them people down. You see, I done suppressed them. I told everybody to go in their room. See? That's when you in tune with the man in the mirror. You got to be in tune with that thing in the mirror now, with that man in the mirror. See, I had to like this here. But anyway, thank you all for joining me on this TGIF. As I said, tell a friend to tell a friend. I heard it's the same. You are welcome to come on and say whatever you want to say. This platform is strictly for the public. And, hey, baby, it's the weekend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Wednesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. Friday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. And as you know, say his name, Christopher.